What does the party have to do to reconnect with voters?
Go ahead.
Why are you asking the Republican?
No,
I think
no,
the Dems should start. I've got thoughts, but I'll let you start.
I can start. Look, young people were still the age group with the highest support for the Democratic candidate this year. So we can start there. I don't think that young people have necessarily left the Democratic Party. Yes, there have been some gains made by the Republican Party, but by and large, young people are voting democratically. The other thing that I will say is about AOC, she has been demonized by the right, and she's been demonized as this like too progressive, far left person. And I want to try to set the record straight, because if she is too progressive, then the Democrats really are going to lose the working class, because this is her platform. The key issues: healthcare for all people, affordable housing, rebuild the unions, federal job guarantee, free public college, create clean energy jobs, pay parental leave, and expand protections for the LGBTQ+ community.
Well, she forgot men participating in women's sport, defund the police, all the leftist woke mindset agenda that the American people rejected in 2024. She forgot that.
If that is too progressive for this country, then that's a problem for the Democrats, and that's a problem, quite frankly, for this country.
That used to be a description of a liberal.
But the devils
Medicare,
are also...
healthcare for all should be an everybody issue.
But the devil's in the details, because a lot of this country does not support, for example, the Green New Deal, which would absolutely crush jobs across this country, wreak havoc on the economy.
It would create millions of jobs, actually.
It would actually make international travel virtually impossible to do because of some of the regulations that have been in place. From my perspective, as a Republican who didn't support Trump, this may sound weird, I think Democrats focus too much on Trump. People who were going to be with Donald Trump were going to be with Donald Trump. There needed to be more of a, this is who we are, this is what we're proactively fighting for. And I can think of 3 or 4 policies that were laid out by the vice president. She talked about this support for elderly parents. She talked about these first-time home buyer payments. But they need a
opportunity economy.
But again, that's a platitude. What does it mean? You know, like, and I didn't know that by
a 90-page
But in this world we live in, when you have 3 months especially, I don't know that people knew what she was for. And then a lot of her positions in 2020, she was on the complete opposite side of now.
A Republican not supporting Trump in 2024 is definitely not a Republican. I think she's all the same like the other ladies on The View. She's just trying to sugarcoat her words, saying the same thing and saying, well, this, that, MAGA, whatever. Republican Party is MAGA, so get over it. If you don't, well, you'll be hit the same way like Hopi, like Sunny, and the rest. Okay? They'll face the same reality. Gone are those days of the establishment Republicans, because technically they have the same views like the Democrats, and they easily kowtow to what is trending on the day. If without Trump, I do believe that the Republicans would have actually joined the woke mob to just get along. That's what the traditional Republican, that's what they usually do. Just get along. As soon as they scream at them a little bit, they just fall in line. Okay, so without MAGA, there would have been no Republican Party, there would have been no America, technically. Because the way things were going, you were losing your country. And people from outside, they see it and they call it for what it is.
Hit it right on the head in an op-ed for the Washington Post. He had 2 parts that really kind of stuck with me. He talked about with inflation stinging, school absenteeism skyrocketing, students' academic scores plummeting, Democrats consume themselves in debates over pronouns, bathroom access, and renaming schools, and adopted terms such as care economy and Latinx to win over voters. And I think what it comes down to is oftentimes Democrats tend to tell people what to care about rather than listening to what they actually care about. Because he goes on to say, they tiptoe around issues like crime, immigration, homelessness, and then they quote stats, while meanwhile there's an uptick in carjackings and you have to lock up deodorant in CVS.
Crime is down.
But you're doing exactly my point here. What happens is each time people show statistics, everyone's saying crime is a problem. That doesn't make them feel better when you say, but it's not.
That make America healthy again, and it's been gaining ground with folks. But let me remind everyone that long before him, Maha was already Michelle makes America healthy. That's what she was doing when she was first lady. So it's not an unknown concept.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
So,
but
yeah.
now he's out there saying this. But do you actually believe anything he says? Tell the truth. I mean, they overturned Roe v. Wade. He said he wasn't going to put anybody in who backed.
So these ladies are now saying that Trump and Kennedy, they took Maha from Michelle Obama, make America healthy again. Wow, really? I mean, I don't think these two concepts were born on the same idea or philosophy or even the way to go about it, because I don't even know, I never heard of Michelle Obama's version of Maha, but everybody is so versed with Maha now because it resonates, and probably they can see through it that it will actually benefit them. No, it will actually make them healthy. What Michelle Obama was trying to do, I don't think, maybe she was promoting GMO, I don't know. I have to do research more on that. I'm just guessing here, but I don't think many people knew that Michelle Obama was on a course to make America healthy again. So these ladies, well, you can try to connect the dots to fit in Michelle Obama in there, but that doesn't make it right that Michelle Obama was the one who really wanted to make America healthy again.
Put anybody in who backed Project 2025. A lot of people that he's put into this new administration believe that stuff. He said that grocery prices would magically come down. He already admitted that they can't very easily come down. Yeah. He remember when during COVID, he said no masks. You don't need masks. That was also BS. He attacked Dr. Fauci, who was really trying to help everybody.
Yeah.
He pushed deworming medication for horses on us. And the worst, the pièce de résistance, as they say, is he sent COVID tests to Putin.
Yes.
Yeah.
That really ticked
When
me
we
off.
really for one thing, Sunny, because I understand what you're saying about Western medicine, but there are Eastern traditions that are thousands of years old. I have a Chinese Western trained doctor who has pointed out where the Western medicine gets it wrong.
Right.
We live in a country where we are crap is put in our food that makes us sick, and then pharmaceuticals come in and throw pills at it. So we're living in a cycle where it feeds the corporate greed to keep us not well.
I'm not against Eastern medicine, but I've been married to a Western medicine doctor for 26 years, and I trust him over anybody else telling me that what's making people have certain ailments, or if I need a knee replacement, I should just put maybe some kind of like herbal patch on it.
Come on, Sonny. I don't think she's trying to say you should visit a witch doctor or a herbalist when you're sick. All she's trying to say is all these other Eastern cultures, they actually have healthy food and healthy lifestyle. Really, do you prefer? I mean, America right now, I think, is the most obese country in the whole world. And most in the East, they're actually less obese than most in the West. So that's a fact. Don't you want to know why that is? Don't you? Or you just want to just sit in your high horse and say, oh, I'll trust my Western doctors compared to someone saying they should put some leaf on my food to get it healed. Come on, we have passed that. Of course, we know that. But healthy eating, we all know. Organic, growing your food from natural soil, not with fertilizers, GMO and stuff like that, gets us sick. And then the pharmaceutical companies provide the pills. That is some kind of a loop. That's what she's trying to say. And it's clear. Everybody can now see it. It's good that there is media out there that really put things out there in context for people to actually watch what they've been fed for a very, very long time. But, when it comes to America, it's just all about, the big bucks, the pharmaceutical companies. I think they spend a lot more than everyone on advertisement budget to just get you in the loop. An average American at the age of 50 has got 6 to 10 pills they're taking daily. I read something like that, and I don't know to be exact, but I think everyone above 50 is technically on some kind of a pill or something, which is not right. Most people in the East, most of them are not on any pills. And guess what? Just by eating healthy food, cleaning their environment, I think they are also living longer. It's not like people in the West are living 200 years while those in the East are living 50 years. The whole world, the life expectancy has gone up. Believe me. And that's due to natural causes, taking natural measures. Eating clean food, that was number one. Okay? Healthy food. And let me tell you, most people, there are some, I don't know if it's Nepal or something, somewhere around the Himalayas. Averagely, people live up to 100 years there because they eat from their environment. So do you want to tell me it's a Western doctor that prescribed them the solution to living up to 100 years? You tell me, Sonny. But anyway, nowadays, the rate at which information is flowing, everybody understands that. So guys, just tell me what you think in the comment section below. Do you really want Trump or the whole team to make America healthy again, or do you want to be stubborn as Sonny to just live in your high horse and think that everything Western is the best solution for every problem? Thanks for tuning in to the Black Coffee Podcast. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.